I'm really excited about being the next laureate nOg. My name is Niamh Sharkey and I make books. I'm an illustrator and an author of children's picture books. I've been making books for about 15 years and I've illustrated and written about 10 picture books. Every Saturday I used to collect the Beano when I was a kid, and I love Dr. Seuss books, The Cat in the Hat and Where the Wild Things Were, Morris Sendak. Somebody brought it back from America, and I just loved picture books and images and got excited about it when I was little. I went to college in Dublin and I studied graphic design, and I'm very much, like, picture books are very much about telling the story visually. When I start to make a picture book, I start first by putting loads of ideas down in my notebooks, and so I do lots of doodling and coming up with ideas. Then I make a dummy book. So a dummy book is like a little tiny pretend book of how the story, what's going to happen in the story. And then I do loads of sketching of what the characters might look like, what the world might look like. And then I put it all together, and then I start painting. So it's a really long process, you know, all the different stages, but I love every part of it. I really wanted to write my own picture books as well, and that's when I moved to Walker Books, because I wanted to kind of come up with my own stories. The Ravenous Beast was the first picture book that I wrote and illustrated myself, so I had to do everything, and it was really exciting. It came from just a tiny little sketch of ravenous monsters that my editor at Walker Books just loved, and then I started to play around with the idea of the old woman who swallowed a fly. I love the idea of all of the characters kind of eating each other and stuff. Then I made some more picture books with Walker Books, Santasaurus and I'm a Happy Hugglewug, which is based on a family of monsters. And that book, it was great, you know, it was very exciting. It's kind of based a little bit on my family, the Sharkeys, when I was growing up, because there was 5 kids in our family. So it's a really busy kind of book, all seen through the eyes of a little monster called Henry. I make books for really young kids, so my books can be enjoyed from, I suppose, baby board books. They can be enjoyed from the littlest kid. So my books are made for, I suppose, from birth to kind of 5 or 6 year olds is my perfect audience. But I also believe that, you know, everybody can enjoy picture books. They can be enjoyed by all ages. And I think, in fact, kids, they're so visually literate that they can just, you know, they get so much from picture books even when they're older. I'm really excited about being the next laureate nOg. I have lots of, you know, exciting projects that I hope will inspire creativity with kids. As I'm like a real visual person as well as an author, I hope to do lots of projects that involve illustration as well as writing, and I can't wait to get started.